Alright guys, I'm back in the shop today and working on this fuel tank. That's probably part 2, I think. Last video I had that big rust hole that I had found, and this is what I came up with. Actually what I did is I actually took the welder and put a big patch right about here, and then there was one right over here that I put in, and it welded pretty good. I got, just about all the little pinholes that I could find, but I wanted to put something over it to make sure that it wasn't going to leak. And I bought 2 things and I only ended up using one of them. And what I used was Quick Steel Fuel Tank Repair. Comes in this little tube here. All you do is pop the cap off, and there's this putty stick in here, and you can see there's 2 different colors. Basically all you do is you cut a piece off and you mix it up real good, and then you smear it on wherever you want to fix it. Have I used this stuff before? No. I've used JB Weld before, and I can't remember what I exactly used it for, but I don't remember having any problems. The other thing I did buy, but I didn't use it, was this fuel tank repair. Permatex fuel tank repair. This stuff's a little different. It's like a patch you put on. I bought 2 of these and I didn't use them. This is something else I bought, but it wasn't going to work. This is a JB Weld steel reinforced epoxy, but after I did some research after I bought it, a couple people tried doing what I wanted to do with it, and this with no success. So I got this stuff here. I got this from Fleet Farm. And this stuff here I got from Napa. So I didn't use that one stuff because I don't think I'm going to need it. This stuff here sets up in an hour. Actually, it takes, I think, 5 minutes and it's already set up. But I think it said give it a full hour before sanding or anything. I might take just a light sandpaper over it, or I might just leave it the way it is. But I think it should hold really good. I went over the rest of the tank just to make sure, and I do not see absolutely anything else. Just some surface rust here and there is all I see. I'm not quite sure why I had 2 little rust holes here. It's towards the bottom, but I'm not quite sure why exactly it rusted there. I didn't see it when I bought it. I only paid $100 for this tank, so I got this out. This is where my fuel pump's going, which I'll show you in the next video. I got all the stuff for this to put together. What else did I do here? Here's the filler cap. And here's the drain plug. I took that out, which I got sitting right here. Here's a drain plug. I'm going to replace this. I'm going to see if I can get a new end to put in there. If I can't, then I'll just end up taking this pipe here out. And then this here will get replaced in the pipe, and then I'll just use this plug again. But I'm going to see first if I can just get all new pieces to put in there. And then we'll call it good for there. But right now I got the heater on. It's actually heating this tank up because it's going to get painted here in a little bit. The goal is to get this thing painted and done. So all I got to do is just put the hardware on it, and I've actually got 2. I think I got some around here, but I'm going to look for some green treated 4x6, and I think I got some in the shed here. I'm going to use this as a base. So that way it's not sitting completely on the ground. I'll have at least 4 inches off the ground. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a piece all the way down here. Probably have like a 3 or 4 inch overhang. I'll do one on the other side. And then I think I'm going to run one right down the middle to give the belly a little bit of support, so it's not, so it doesn't bow or something in the middle. Not that I don't think it would, but just to give it a little support in the middle. And then I think we'll call her good. And then I have actually a 250 gallon tank just filled here. I'm actually going to fill this one here as much as I can, just to make sure I don't see any leaks, or at least get past this part here, to make sure I know it ain't gonna leak, which I don't think it's going to. I think she's good. And then I'll have the truck come out and fill this one up, and then probably fill the other one again. But I think in the future I'm probably gonna end up buying another one of these tanks, just to get away from the gravity fed tanks, because those are a little bit harder to fill, especially like the combine when the tank's higher than a lot higher off the ground. It takes longer to fill. But that's what I got going on, guys. So stay tuned here. I'm gonna start working painting on this, and then I'll update you when the tank is painted. So please comment, rate, and subscribe, and see you in the next video.